Today on Monkey Life. A new baby woolly monkey, rejected and attacked by its mother, undergoes X-rays with worrying results.
The skull should heal, it's just what damage has been done to the brain.
Okay.
Lonely cotton-top tamarin Uncas meets a new female friend
Hey, gorgeous girl.
and receives strict instructions from Steph on how to handle himself.
Remember what we said about being chilled out, Uncas?
Plus, chimp Toprish finally conquers her fear of the great outdoors. Monkey World in Dorset, buried deep in the English countryside, is the largest sanctuary of its kind on the planet. The team, led by Dr. Alison Cronin, rescue and rehabilitate abused and unwanted primates from all over the world.
Hopefully he'll just be a quick grab and into the box and that'll all be done.
The park provides a home for more than 260 monkeys and apes from 24 different species. It's been less than 24 hours since Alison rescued a newborn woolly monkey from the bedroom of the barn woolly's house. New mum Isla had rejected and attacked the infant before throwing it to the floor. This morning, it's being taken to the park's hospital for a thorough examination.
Feces are coming really well, but limp-ish today.
Okay.
The woolly baby's head is swollen and has visible bite marks. The team are concerned the injuries, combined with the impact as she hit the floor, may have caused a skull fracture and a bleed on the brain. Alison has nursed the infant through the night, keeping it warm and hydrated. It's impossible to know if it's in pain or has any long-term damage. An X-ray might shed some light on the situation.
You know, how responsive are we? That's the thing, but the eyes are moving together.
The infant is responding, but Alison is concerned her reactions are slow and sluggish.
At this stage, less than 24 hours, they would be clinging to mum, and she is grabbing hold of things, although in a slightly drunken, lackadaisical manner. So that's what I'm not happy about. However, we're not off the chart bad.
Taking a number of X-rays from different angles should determine if the skull has suffered serious trauma.
Go for head, first of all, that's the biggest deal.
The team work quickly. They don't want to cause the baby additional stress. The first X-ray is inconclusive.
What do we have? Good bone density.
Yeah.
Spine looks good, neck, spine looks okay.
But the next plate confirms their worst fears.
The break is here.
There is a break there.
See, I told you. Yeah, okay, so there is a crack. And what does that do to a person's brain?
Well, obviously there's a huge worry of brain damage. The skull should heal, it's just what damage has been done to the brain.
Okay.
Alison and the team will do their best to look after the youngster until time indicates whether she may recover. It's all they can do.
There is a crack in the skull. It's pretty obvious with major swelling down either side. And, you know, the baby's young. It should recover and heal from it. It's just whether or not there's been brain damage in the meantime. And there's no way of knowing that, really. Ugh. It's really hard because we're gonna all get really invested and involved more than we already are. And we just have to hope that this is gonna work out okay for her.
There's a bit of a chill in the air this morning, but at the Bachelor enclosure, the primate care team are hoping their charges will warm to a prickly treat. They're putting out dozens of hot chestnuts, some still in their outer skin. Chestnuts are an energy-packed snack, full of vitamins and fibre, and a great source of enrichment for the boys to enjoy. Some will have tried the prickly fruit before, but not hot and still in the shell. So, tackling this seasonal treat will be an interesting challenge. Mojo leads the bachelors out. At first, they're pretty calm and relaxed. But when they spot the chestnuts, the hooting and excitement begins. They're not sure what to make of them. It takes Rocky, one of the middle rankers, to show them how it's done. The 31-year-old chimp demonstrates the chestnuts aren't dangerous, just delicious. And the others soon start to follow his lead. Mojo isn't put off by the spiky shells or the heat of the sweet nut inside. He carefully removes the shell with his teeth. Chimps have extremely tough, leathery hands, plus strong teeth and jaws, so tackling these prickly prizes isn't too taxing. High-ranking Butch, who's 37 and one of the elder statesmen of the group, isn't so keen. He settles for the easier option, a hot chestnut already out of the shell. Some of the lower rankers wait in the cold for their turn. Sammy can't believe his luck. He's left with a huge stash all to himself. Jimmy has a good long look before deciding against the prickly option. He's one of the original 9 chimps who arrived from Spain in 1987 and was part of Paddy's mixed-sex group before moving to live with the bachelors. Sammy is also one of the originals. But that status means nothing to his companions as Jester muscles his way in. It's been a calm and peaceful breakfast. With so many nuts available, everyone has tried them. But in chimp society, it doesn't take much to trigger a dispute. Renovations, alterations and upgrades are constantly undertaken at the park. And today, it's the Capuchin Lodge, home to Erico's rowdy group of 13 that requires a bit of TLC. Their energetic bouncing and climbing has taken its toll on the playroom, which now needs a refurb. The primate care team are in the process of giving it a makeover by replacing some of the tired, worn-out fixtures and fittings.
Capuchins are really intelligent, so it's nice that we can mix things up for them a little bit, get them thinking. When the playroom stays the same setup for so long, then they just kind of already know where everything is and it just becomes very straightforward for them. So it's nice to change it around. They have to think about it. Or where does that branch lead? Or they've put something different there. So it's nice just to, it's a bit of enrichment for them, make the day a little bit different.
The team are installing some larger, thicker branches to provide the older members of the group with wider, more stable walkways. But their main concern is making the playroom Erico-proof.
So some of the logs are quite heavy. It's trying to get that balance between making it look good, having some nice thick branches, but also being able to secure it in a way that's safe. And Erico, our dominant male, very strong, very big. He likes to do displays, so we need to make sure that he can do those safely without the branches falling down.
To finish off the new look, the team put out plenty of fresh browse and hidden treats, as well as colourful scented roses. Something different, which the Capuchins might like to eat. It's the high rankers, led by Erico and his second-in-command Sean, who try out the revamped playroom first. The rest of the troop remain in the bedrooms until Erico has tested everything out, reassuring the team it can stand up to his boisterous exploits and still be secure. One of 88 Chilean laboratory capuchins who arrived at the park 12 years ago, dominant male Erico was one of the most disturbed. But now, he's leader of this troop, due to the support of the primate care staff. Satisfied he's given everything the once over, he can't resist the smell of roses. Sean is on the hunt for tasty treats. He was number 1 before being deposed by Erico, but now he's content with his new role in the group. As number 2, he gets most of the benefits without the stress of leadership. Cara makes the most of the fresh bay leaf browse. She's one of 3 high-ranking females checking out the new playroom. The other 2 are Phoenix and Becky. And it seems these 2 girls have a liking for fragrant roses. The new playroom has proved to be a hit, but, more importantly, has withstood Erico's energetic test run. Although whether the cameras can survive is a different matter. It's a big day for a little monkey. Lonely cotton-top tamarin Uncas is about to get a new friend and housemate. A female named Mo has just arrived from Longleat Safari Park, and the primate care staff can't wait to meet her.
So today is really exciting. We know she's a bit younger than Uncas, 10 years old. We know she's, normal, sort of parent-reared. She's not expatriate, whereas, of course, Uncas is. So he comes with a few sort of personality quirks that a lot of the expat trade animals develop. But yeah, hopeful she'll be able to deal with Uncas's slight oddities. But he is a nice boy, so we're excited to see what he makes of her.
Although he lives in the marmoset complex and is surrounded by other small, noisy primates, Uncas has been on his own since his partner passed away 18 months ago.
So we can either go in with her and bring her out, or we can post her through one of the hatches into this room, whatever you feel.
To start with, the pair are going to be kept apart to allow Mo to get used to her new surroundings. But they'll be in neighbouring rooms, so the primate care staff can observe how they react to each other through the mesh.
Hey, gorgeous girl. It's okay. Oh, she's got great hair.
As soon as she's released, Mo starts exploring. Uncas is keen to observe the interesting new female who's moved in next door. Weighing in at 628 grams, she's a lot larger than he is, but hopefully size won't matter.
Oh, she's beautiful. She's really, really pretty. She's quite a bit stockier and bigger than he is, and she's got great hair. But yeah, no, she looks really good, really nice.
Mo seems quite at home and not bothered by the noisy neighbours, made up of 5 marmoset families sharing the same house.
All the neighbours want to have a say about what's happening, but she's lived around other marmosets before, so she knows what those noises are. She's not too sort of freaked out by it. We were just going to see how she was, and as long as she seemed fairly settled, go as soon as we feel like we can.
30 minutes later, with everyone calm and collected, Steph decides it's time for Uncas and Mo to meet face to face.
Oh, there you are. Hi. How you feeling, Uncas? What do you think? Right. I've spent the morning lecturing Uncas about being cool. So, we'll see. And what we said about being chilled out, Uncas? Right. Let's see.
Uncas wastes no time. He's keen to check out the new lady in his life. But he seems to be taking Steph's advice and being a bit cautious to start with, politely keeping his distance.
My pep talk worked.
There's no trace of hostility between the pair, which is a positive sign.
She is very relaxed with him, isn't she? She's not jumpy or phased at all. It's actually going all right so far. We've not had a lot of contact or anything. They're both kind of just pootling around. She's very interested in exploring her sort of new space. She's been through to his room now. Took her a few minutes. Yeah, Uncas looks sort of happy, but also a little bit confused about who this new lady is. But yeah, certainly nothing hostile, nothing aggressive. He's sort of, I think he's excited, but a little bit taken aback. But yeah, so far it's all nice and calm.
It isn't love at first sight, but the team are optimistic this new match could stand the test of time. One pair of primates at the park considered an established couple are golden-cheeked gibbons Peanut and Pung Yo. They've lived together in their large enclosure for 13 years and have successfully raised 3 children. To keep them interested and active, the care team are constantly adapting and developing new feeding techniques. The enclosure is full of tall, mature trees, perfect for arboreal gibbons. Their natural place is high up in the canopy, and the team use a rope system to deliver their breakfast there. But the pulleys can only be accessed before the pair come out. So today, Sian is trying something a little different she hopes could be used at any time of day.
The gibbons, they like to feed at height, so we've got some pulley feeders that we'll put up, but we've also got some new hoses that they'll have to use their teeth and their fingers to try and get the food out of.
Some of the hoses, stuffed with sweet potato, go into the feeder. But Sian throws others as high as she can into the tree canopy, something that could be done from outside the enclosure at various times of day. Peanut loves her food and is first into the enclosure. She's nearly 20 years old and is the boss of the partnership. She's also proved to be a fantastic mum. Straight away, she heads high to one of the feeders to see what tasty treats are in store. Suspended 30 feet off the ground and hanging from just one arm, she uses the other, plus her teeth, to manipulate the sweet potato-packed hoses. In the wild, gibbons rarely, if ever, come to the ground. Pung Yo demonstrates just how suited they are to life in the treetops when he retrieves some hoses trapped in the small, flimsy branches. Greedy Peanut takes both options. She holds on to one lot of bounty with her feet while snatching another bundle from a feeder, before heading deep into the trees to start devouring her prize. Breakfast for Pung Yo is a more relaxed affair. He's happy just to hang out and snack. It's been a successful morning. Both gibbons have managed to access the sweet potato stuffed into the hoses, and the care team now have an additional way of feeding them high in the canopy where they belong. It's early morning, and at Bart's group, the chimps are up and about, waiting for their daily drinks and supplements before being let outside. But for one chimp, the fresh air and lure of the outdoor climbing apparatus in the enclosure isn't enough to tempt her. Despite the best efforts of the staff and her housemates, female Toprish hasn't been further than the end of the tunnel since she arrived a year ago.
We thought initially that she would just go out of her own accord. We had some lovely moments when some of the other members of the community tried to get her out. We obviously provided different enrichment and things going on in the outside enclosure to tempt her outside, but none of those tactics worked. So we kind of put our heads together, myself and the chimp team, and looked at what we could do using our training techniques.
Good girl.
The team came up with the idea of carefully using a low-powered laser pen. For the past week, they've been teaching Toprish to touch the red target dot.
Good girl.
And then return to the safety of the tunnel or bedroom for a reward. Today, they're hoping to take it one step further.
OK, Jane, we're ready outside.
Hannah gives Jane the all clear to let the group outside. And they don't need a second invitation.
Good morning, Toprish. You OK?
Toprish ventures to the outdoor tunnel, but that's normally as far as she goes.
Double ups. Come on.
Time for Hannah to put all the week's laser pen training into practice outside.
Stuff. Target. Toprish. Target.
Good girl.
You're thinking about it, aren't you? Hey? You're thinking about it?
To the team's delight, she continually goes out to touch the red dot before coming back for reassurance.
Good girl. She's nearly there. I think we're nearly there.
Toprish becomes more and more confident with every attempt.
Go on.
She seems to have forgotten accidentally touching the electric fence soon after arrival, which frightened her back indoors.
You're so good.
Then, without any further encouragement, she's off.
Good girl! Super!
It's a huge moment for the team. After months of trying to encourage Toprish outdoors, she's finally made it all the way, overcoming her fears.
She doesn't look nervous. She just looks like she's just sitting, soaking it all up. Seems as though she's been coming out here forever, really, when looking at her just now.
There's no stopping her. She sets off to explore the enclosure, moving cautiously around the poles at first, then taking in the height and sheer scale of everything around her. She gets an enthusiastic greeting from Buster, with the rest of the group seeming unfazed, giving her plenty of time and space. It's up to Bart to give her a tour of the facilities.
He's been following her around, keeping an eye. It almost looks like he's actually kind of leading her around the enclosure and showing her the different elements. So really nice to see, obviously, for Bart and what he's been through, that he's taking on that leadership role, and he's recognising Toprish as a member of her community and just making sure that she's OK.
For the primate care staff, who've shown such patience and dedication over the past year, it's great to see their efforts rewarded.
It's amazing. We're so excited. And it just shows the power of training. It's such a useful tool to have in the box. In less than a week of us actually using some training with her, she's taken that step, and she's going to get a lot more enjoyment and stimulation out of actually being here. We're so, so chuffed.
They may still need to encourage Toprish to go out and come back, but her world has opened up. She's a fully integrated member of the group and will be able to enjoy all the enrichment and good things that come with it. Next time on Monkey Life, newly rescued chimp Kalu gets a full medical checkup, but putting her under proves problematic.
Gas. All right, don't shout, please.
Plus, life hangs in the balance for the new baby woolly monkey rejected by her mother.